So I've been listening online to the speeches of Alana Freeland. She's the author of a few books, including a fictional series called Life in Sub Rosa America. She's written Chemtrails, HARP, and the Full Spectrum Dominance of Planet Earth in 2014, and Under an Ionized Sky, From Chemtrails to Space Fence Lockdown, 2018. And right now she is working on a book on synthetic digital biology. And here is some high points of what she said. I'm going to quote her. There is enough electricity for a second sun and to make a ring around the equator of metals. A ring is being formed around our equator of conductive metals, she said in a recent speech. And she noted that we're planetary beings, cosmic beings, speeding through the galaxies. We're living in strange science fiction times, not the least of which is how issues on which the future welfare of the earth and its people hinge are marginalized as conspiracy theory, and doctors and scientists that step forward to tell the truth are silenced or killed. She says that this control mechanism is held in place through non-disclosure agreements, blackmail, and is signed in blood in the name of the national security game. Full spectrum dominance technology is coming online at a pace that defies reason. She talks about transhumanism, rings around the equator, nanobiological robots, synthetic digital biology, where you can dial into the frequency of a disease and transmit this through computers, artificial intelligence. And she says, I'm working as much as possible to more deeply understand the science so that I can share it with people, because we are living in a technological age. We have to understand what that means. That means that if we don't, to some degree, attempt to understand the technology, she says, forget the PhDs, forget the college degrees. This is all breaking news. And it's breaking news for many scientists. She says that PhDs write her all the time wanting to hear more information. And she says she wants a future for human beings, not for cyborgs. And she says that everything is kept compartmentalized and separate, when in reality, geoengineering, GMOs, genetics, Wi-Fi, 5G, Morgellons disease, transhumanism, vaccinations, electromagnetic targeting of individuals and populations, they are all connected by a common globalist intent. Just like CERN, the atmospheric heaters are all calibrated to work together for space fence lockdown, and the Earth and its atmosphere is being geoengineered, and the Earth is being weaponized, and it's about drones and directed energy weapons. It's about taking over the biosphere so that all life can be controlled, and to seek to imprison us in a hive. Okay. Alana Freeland. She says this is a globalist agenda, and she's working on a book now about synthetic biology. So I hope that everybody can see the importance of this. She talks about the secret space program. And this is very key, and it follows the predictions of a Soviet scientist. It's called the Kardashev scale, created in 1964 by Soviet astronomer Nikolai Kardashev. And this, first it has the phase of geoengineering the Earth, controlling the weather. That's the first phase, which we're well into. The second phase is control of the sun's energy and harnessing the energy of the stars. And that is already well underway. Remember that Thomas Bearden, back in the day, remarked that with this technology and scalar waves, you can make the sun burp and quite simply wipe out all life on Earth. And the third phase is colonization of galaxies. And one wonders if even that third phase could be carried on and most of the people on Earth wouldn't even know it was happening. Lana Freeland, get the books and send them to me.